What's up, people? I'm married. My wife, the first time slept in my place, she threw away all my sheets. I'm like, why? She's like, I'm not sleeping in the same place you hooked up with other women. I'm like, well, you gotta buy me a new car, too. And a dryer, and a cat tree. In the beginning, we were in that honeymoon phase. Like, I would text her, I love you. She'd text me back, I love you more. And I'd be like, I love you the most. And I text her, I love you. She writes back, K, you know. New phone, who's this? We got into an argument. She's like, you never do what I want to do. I'm like, all right, tomorrow night we'll stay home and complain about me. And she got mad that I scheduled a comedy show on our 1-year wedding anniversary, but I didn't think we'd last that long. And I actually found my wife on Tinder, which sucks, we're already married. I met a girl off Tinder who looked nothing like her profile pic. She's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, find the girl in the photo. My wife and I just had a baby. It didn't happen on purpose. We had this app that told me when she was going to get pregnant, and I didn't update it. She told me she's on the pill, and then I realized the pill was a Molly. I gotta be honest, I didn't like having sex with my wife when she was 9 months pregnant. I felt like I was getting too close to the kid. And I don't want her first words being, me too. But we decided we're not gonna spank our baby. It's 2020, we're gonna tase her. I thought I knew what love was when I got married, but after having a baby, it's different because I am just obsessed with her nanny. I'm kidding. I would never cheat on my wife because it would break her heart to see me that happy. My wife used to smoke weed, but she's breastfeeding. Doesn't want the kid to become twice as hungry. I went to go buy formula and diapers. The lady at Rite Aid was like, oh, is this for your baby? I'm like, no, my wife and I have some really kinky stuff. We take Throwback Thursday very seriously here. Her first birthday came up, and my wife's like, we should have a party. And I'm like, yeah, totally. She's like, I need a budget of $5,000. I was like, what? She's like, there has to be a theme. I'm like, it'll be poverty. I got invited to a gender reveal party last week, which was strange because the person was 40. The election's coming up. I like Bernie Sanders, but he wants to make college free, and that's going to ruin strip clubs. I'm getting older. I went to a rap concert, and this guy thought I was an undercover cop. I'm like, I'm not a cop. Look, I have drugs. Turns out he was a cop. I did a show recently. There was a huge guy in the front. He was the quarterback for the Bills. I didn't know this. I'm like, sir, what do you do? He's like, I play football for the Bills. I'm like, what position? He goes, I'm 6'6" and I'm white. What do you think? I'm like, bench. I love this job. I got fired from my last job. I was a Catholic school teacher, and I got fired because I'm Jewish, and I was only teaching part 1. Hope you guys had a great holiday, you know. I like real holidays. Like last week it was National Siblings Day, or in Alabama they call that Valentine's Day. I try to give back to the community. I coach a middle school wrestling team in my free time. I like doing that, but these kids are wise guys. First day of practice, I get them all lined up. I go, when I point to you, tell me your name and your experience level. Points to a little blonde-haired kid, good-looking kid. He's like, my name is Billy, and I hooked up with a girl on the bus. I was like, not that experienced, dude, but you got skills. A little Asian kid, what about you? He goes, my name is Daisuke, but all my friends call me Judo. And I'm like, oh, because you know judo? He's like, no, because they're racist. I got in trouble for yelling at the ref. The ref made a terrible call, and I lost my cool. I'm like, ref, you stink. And then the parents got mad at me. They're like, you need to apologize to the kids and the parents. I'm like, all right, kids, sorry, these are your parents. You guys have been an awesome crowd. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Adam Hunter, let him hear you guys.